This is the brand new first complete Funko Wave for Daredevil Born Again. We already know we're getting a season 2, so I fully expect brand new pops in the future. Plus the Punisher special is filming, plus his appearance in Spider-Man Brand New Day. There's a lot of upcoming Punisher alongside Daredevil. So I do kind of expect the OG pops to take a small increase in value as they continue to push the characters and make newer pops for them. However, if you want to go back and collect the Netflix Daredevil pops, there are in fact 2 waves, 4 pops each, 8 pops total to hunt and collect, and I do own all of them, so at some point I will make a video for all of those, so stay tuned to see that. And there are a few MCU appearances too for Daredevil. I mean, we got Spider-Man, we also got She-Hulk, Kingpin, we got Echo pops, so there's the options. But back to this new wave, 5 pops in wave 1. 4 commons plus 1 exclusive. The exclusivity is from Entertainment Earth. There's also a keychain if you want to collect that as well. But initial impressions, it's a solid wave with all the main characters from this show. I'd say Karen and Foggy are the main missing characters. We still don't have them in pop form. But I do kind of think a Vanessa Fisk exclusive, especially convention exclusive, would be pretty fire. We have pops for Daredevil, Kingpin, and Punisher from the Netflix show, so the only brand new character is Bullseye. However, I gotta say, I do think he's a huge add. All the actors are open to conventions and signings, so there is so much autograph potential with all of these, and that is why I recommend picking them up. It also seems though that we will be getting a ton more Daredevil in the future, so one day these pops could be OG, similar to how the Netflix ones are now. So you might as well try and pick these up in stores while they're still retail. The first pop in the wave belongs to 1543, the common Daredevil, played by Charlie Cox, playing Daredevil since 2015, a decade. That really makes me feel old, I'm not even gonna lie. He is a delight on screen though. Check him out in King of Thieves, Kin, Adults. He's been doing some voice work too, and he's still doing Daredevil's voice in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Definitely give that a watch, it's very, very strong. But he also voiced Gustave in Expedition 33, sorry if I mispronounced that. I didn't personally play the game, but it was making its rounds on Twitch, and seems like a worthy checkout. But do you guys remember him from the Theory of Everything? Anyways, I can't wait to continue to follow his career, but let's check out the pop. Very standard pop, Daredevil rocking his new suit. You could be selective and choose past pops with different suits if you'd like, or even ones without the mask. You have lots of options for him. Although basic, this was probably a pop that they had to make. The most recent MCU Daredevil release comes from She-Hulk and No Way Home. Also great pops if you want to consider adding those into your own personal collection. However, this is going to probably be the last one with at least the entire pop wave on the back. Now that Funko's kind of scrapping that idea, I'm glad we got one last shot at it. But let's take a closer look right here. If you guys want to see with the light, I mean the red eyes look incredible. The horns, there's tons of texture on this suit. This would probably make a very strong out-of-box. It is bobblehead as all Marvel pops, so yeah, you got weapons on him. It's a good look. Overall, out of box or in box, I would say looks pretty iconic. I'm not gonna lie. Next up though is pop 1544 Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio. He's been acting since the 80s, so just check out his IMDb to find out where you recognize him from. I think my first experience with him was either in the first Men in Black movie, maybe Law and Order. I don't remember what I saw first, but phenomenal actor. He is in Dumb Money, the GameStop stock movie. He's also going to be in the film Caught Stealing, releasing on the 29th in theaters. And a lot of his projects honestly have a super stacked cast. He does some franchise work with Jurassic World, and he's also the Wizard in the Emerald City TV show. But my guy is in everything. The pop though, absolutely gorgeous. First pop in his all-white suit. It's a clean look, and this is probably my favorite Kingpin pop. The eyebrow cut, I mean, there's scars on his face if you guys want to see up close. It's easier to see on the box artwork a little bit, but I mean, this pop looks good. I'm really impressed with it. And if you do want to get the past pop from the MCU, Echo's probably going to be your best bet. That's not bad either, though, with his like eye shot out and everything. With a few different Kingpin pops out there, I mean, it's at least worth consideration on which one you want to add into your own collection, because his suit is different every single time. But yeah, I personally still cannot get over the cleanness of the suit, and I love his fist closed too. Very, very menacing look. Next up is pop 1545, the Punisher, Jon Bernthal. Fun fact, he appeared in one episode of Law and Order too, but anyways, he also appeared in one episode of the greatest sitcom ever, How I Met Your Mother, as Carlos. He was so funny, really brief appearance, but he voiced Trigon in the 2016 Justice League vs. Teen Titans, and of course he's Shane in The Walking Dead. He has iconic roles in The Wolf of Wall Street, Baby Driver, King Richard, The Many Saints of Newark, The Accountant 2, The Bear. We've seen a tease of him in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. I truly believe Bernthal is one of the best actors in modern filmmaking. He's super diverse, and if you disagree, just check out his IMDb page. Once again though, I think the simplicity for this pop is nice, but it is a little too similar to the past Punisher pops, I'd say. I would have liked some sort of action or weapon, because the OG chase of him holding Daredevil's mask is too good. Dare I say, too difficult to top, but we will see. He got nothing rocking in his hand here. He's just hands down chilling. Kind of got his his right hand almost on a pistol right there. So there is, I mean, some potential. It's probably from an exact specific scene, but yeah, it's overall a really good pop. And I have to say, also one thing I didn't point out: the detailing on the hair. Look at that. Okay, it's kind of hard to see in the light. I also just wanted to point out the small little details they're putting on the facial features now, really giving a lot more expression and tone with these pops, so that's also another thumbs up from me. The last comment in the wave belongs to Bullseye, Wilson Bethel. He was actually on The Young and the Restless for 78 episodes, which is definitely a good start. But honestly, some of the cast for the show, I saw 3,000 to 4,000 episodes with a total of 13.2 thousand episodes since 1973. So he may have been a blip, see what I did there, in the overall storyline, but great jump for his career. Since then, he's done a bunch of TV series and movies, and it's a delight whenever he pops up. So you can find him in Heart of Dixie, The Astronaut Wives Club, a few episodes of Blood and Oil, How to Get Away with Murder, Untamed, and he was also in a modern rom-com called Match Me If You Can on Amazon Prime if you want to check that one out. But new character, easily the best pop of the wave for me personally. First item to have Wilson Bethel sign in that future, and that's why I'm super excited for the release of this pop. He's been showing up at conventions, and this new pop could certainly sustain a good reason for him to offer autographs. So I'm all here for it though. We do need his comic accurate suit though, whenever they feel like putting him in it, but for now, I will definitely still take this pop. Let's take a little bit of a closer look at him because he is gorgeous up close. All purple suit, texture on it. I mean, I don't really know what to say, all the lines and everything. That's definitely 3D. That right knife looks less curved and more Funko-fied. But yeah, I mean, I like the pop. It's a little difficult to see with all the glare and stuff, but overall, it's a clean looking suit. It's a good first suit. Let's just say it as that. I assume whenever he gets the actual bullseye on his forehead though, that's gonna be the best pop. The one and only exclusive, at least for now, and remember, if they do announce more, I will definitely drop it in the comments down below and make a video for it so you guys are all up to date. But this unmasked Daredevil pop is an Entertainment Earth exclusive. Personally, I do kind of like seeing the Charlie Cox likeness in these unmasked versions, but my favorite pop from him in general is definitely the OG lawyer pop. Something about the glasses, it just peak Funko Pops. We've named a lot of different Daredevil pops today though, so definitely let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below. But here you guys go, a little bit closer look for you. He is holding his mask in his hands, which I gotta say, it does look very clean. I mean, they've used a Daredevil mask for, like I said, the Punisher chase as well. So it's kind of interesting that they've chosen that as handheld items for two of the Daredevil pops. But the suit though, that red and black lines, it's clean for sure. Looks good. There is in fact texture on this pop as well. Definitely one of the top Daredevil pops still. So I gotta say, I love the facial hair. I like it. A little scruff. The likeness for Charlie Cox is actually kind of crazy. He looks like Charlie Cox with the facial hair and without it from the old ones. I don't know how he does it. And that sums up the first wave of pops for Daredevil Born Again. And if I had to rate it all on my imaginary non-reliable scale, I'd give it a solid 7.1 out of 10. If a 7 is average though, I'd place these just a tad higher simply because they're good pops. My main complaint is the lack of new characters, but at the same time, I don't even know if I have a right to complain. Punisher and Kingpin are critical to Daredevil. Not only that, but Jon and Vincent absolutely crush it. I'm not mad. I just want Funko to push themselves for fresh and new 10 out of 10 waves every single time, but hey, I'll take it. And I will pick up any future, not only Daredevil pop, but MCU pop. So make sure to subscribe to see more, because we're going to be covering so many Funko Waves in the near future. But check out the top right corner if you guys want to see our most recent Funko video for Wednesday Wave 1. We'll be covering Wave 2 and 3 very shortly, so stay tuned for those. Don't forget to find the playlist in the description for our entire Funko video collection. And leave your thoughts on this wave down below. But until next time, have an amazing rest of your day, my friends. Jump, 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 bar!